girls, happy Friday. So today the weather here is rainy and a little gloomy. So I thought I would pop up here into my beauty room and do a little spring makeup look for you girls, just to sort of cheer me up, brighten my mood, make me happy. So I have a few new products I'd like to show you, and as always, everything will be linked down below. So let's go ahead and get started. So I've already moisturized. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my foundation. Today, I'm gonna be bringing you the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup, shade number 2 and 1, which is Desert Beige. And I did go to Nordstrom and get matched for this color. So we'll see how good it looks. For my foundation recently, I've been using the EcoTools Wonder Cover Foundation Brush. It's this really short, bristled brush, and I just like the way it blends in this particular foundation. Okay, so I just applied a few dots of it. I'm gonna work it in, and we'll see how it looks. And I don't know about you girls, but the whole talk of my work lately has been how we need to start wearing more makeup because we're not wearing masks anymore at work. So we were all joking about how we were gonna go run out and buy a whole face of makeup. Actually, some of my friends did run out and go to Sephora and say, help, I need everything, because we just haven't really been needing to wear much makeup lately, right? Because you only see from here down, so might as well save some time in the morning and money, right? And just do part of your face. Okay, so I've got that worked in pretty well. I will say it is a nice full coverage. I do still see my one little sunspot here that I always try to cover up. So while it is full coverage, you're still gonna see a little bit, you know, but not bad, not bad. I do really like it. I still prefer my Chanel Le Beige, which I am almost completely out of. And this color is really great for me when I'm darker, like in the summertime. So this is a number 30. But this is a close second. Like, this is pretty good as far as coverage and blendability. So yeah, I'm glad I have this one. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Ultra Creamy Concealer. I wasn't a big fan of the original Tarte Shape Tape concealer, but this was the creamy, like the reformulated version, and I really do like it. I find that it's thick enough without being too thick and creasing, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna work this in like this. And then I do like to put a little dab on each eyelid, just as a easy eyeshadow primer. Okay, so now we've got foundation, we've got our concealer. Now I'm gonna go in with my favorite bronzer of life, and it is by Benefit Cosmetics. It's the Hoola, the original Hoola. It's so good. It's a matte bronzer, which is hard to find. Everybody thinks we want like these glittery contour. I don't understand it, but matte bronzer. It's a beautiful color that looks great on a lot of different skin tones, and it is buildable, which is what I like about it, is that you could go in and just start with a little bit of light bronzer and then just work your way up to a more sculpted, contoured look, if that's what you're going for. And I'm using my new bronzer brush by Fenty Beauty. This is a really nice natural fiber brush, and I really enjoy the shape of it. So there is supposedly a large, like a Hoola Jumbo that I've seen on the Sephora website. It's always sold out. I don't know if it still exists or if it's not around anymore, but I would love a jumbo hula. So if any of you know out there where to get it, make sure to leave me a comment, because that would be great with a larger brush to get like the jawline going down the neck. I like to blend in down the neck into my, when I'm got my sunless tanner on for the summer. This is a great blend between your face and your neck. And I get in there. So yes, I'm on the lookout for that jumbo hula. Okay, we've got our bronzer. Now we're gonna go in with my favorite blush, especially for spring. It's the Chanel number 350 Rosewood. It's just so pretty. And I'm gonna go in with my new Pro Powder Brush number 59. This is a Sephora brush. Just get a little bit on there, not crazy. And I just want to put it up here and blend it into my hairline. I'm not going to bring it way too far down on my cheek, just on the top of my cheek into my hairline. Okay, that's that. Next, we're gonna do some brows. I just picked up a new Brow Wiz by Anastasia. And I love this brow pencil. It's nice and slim. You could get little defined hairs, which is nice for me. I do have my eyebrows microbladed, so I don't need a ton of stuff in there, but I do like to just get in the tip a little bit where it's starting to fade. And I'm gonna use this color Soft Brown. And I like to kind of extend right up by my, where if you go up from your tear duct and your nostril straight up, that's where I like to sort of extend that up and then feather it out. And that gives you a really nice natural brow look. Looks like you have actual little hairs there. So next, I wanted to show you girls. I know I'd shown this palette in a past haul video that I did, but I haven't shown you girls how I use it. It's the Too Faced Natural Eyes. Really pretty palette. I love the way these colors smell. They smell yummy, like a chocolatey, kind of sugary smell. And I just love all the different names of the colors, but all just very kind of basic, natural colors. Some of them are a little shimmer, but I like that I have at least 3-4 good matte colors in here, because I'm getting hooded eyes. And so the top part of my eye here is starting to droop a little bit. And when you have that, any sort of wrinkles that are starting to form around your eyes, shimmer is not your friend. Shimmer is going to accentuate the wrinkles and draw attention to the fact that you have kind of crepey or droopy eyelids. So I'm going to stick with the matte shades at first. So I'm going to go in there with, down here, the lightest matte shade. It's called Strip Poker. And I'm using my Luxie blending brush. I love this blending brush. I've never had a really good one, and now I understand why. You can get, it's so much easier to do your makeup if you have the right tools. So don't skip out on the brushes, girls. Like, get yourself, and I'm not saying you need to spend a ton of money. Like, I have a Sephora brush in here that is a really good quality brush, but just make sure that they are good quality, because a good blender is going to make your eyeshadow go so much faster, because you're not wasting time going back and forth trying to blend out your shadow. It's just going to get right in there and do what it needs to do. And so I'm taking this all the way from my tear duct all the way up to my brow bone up here. Next, I'm going to go in with my Luxie crease brush, and I'm going to pick up some of this Cashmere Bunny. And I just want to drop that in my crease and blend it out.
Just ever so slightly. And I'm going to go back in and blend that in a minute.
I'm going to go back in and blend that out a little bit. Then I'm going to go back in with the same brush into this top really dark matte shade Sexpresso. And I'm just barely touching it. And I'm just going to drop that right in this V here between my lash line going up to my brow bone and then in the crease, making that little V there. You always want it to be angled up so that it doesn't look like you have droopy eyes. So next I'm going to go back in with my crease brush and I'm going to hit this middle color here. Yes, it does have a little bit of shimmer, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to apply it without making my lids look creasy or crinkly, okay? So we're going to go hit this one now. And we're just going to apply it right above where your iris is on the lid only. So just find your iris, close your eye, tap, tap, tap. Because that is the least wrinkly part of your lid because your iris is stretching the lid taut right there, okay? So iris up, tap, tap, tap. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in with my Kat Von D tattoo liner. The color is called Trooper and I am obsessed with this. So what I try to do is, for a daytime look, I try not to go too crazy with my cat eye. I can get a little carried away. So lately I've been trying to, I use my magnifying mirror, #1, and I just put a tiny little V right there, pointed up at my eyebrow. So I'm angling it like this, okay? Then I'm just gonna go all the way up, about 3/4 of the way across my lashes and line that. Okay, there and done. See, I mean, nothing too crazy. I'm not out of control, but just a little something. It just helps make your natural lashes look a little bit fuller towards the outside, and it helps your whole eyelid look a little bit lifted. So we love a good cat eye. Okay, and I feel like the most exciting part of spring makeup, especially here in Chicagoland, because our COVID restrictions are finally lifted, is we can wear lipstick. I know, my poor lipsticks have been collecting dust here in my beauty room, just waiting for the day that they get to get used again. So I'm going to go in with my Chanel #5 Nude Lip Pencil. This is my favorite lip pencil. I feel like it goes with so many different colors. And a nice outline. So on the top of my lips, I do like to not overdraw, but let's just say I want to take up all that real estate that I can get, okay? I'm not going to overline them crazy style, but I am going to start at the corner and then make an X coming forward this way. I feel like that is the easiest way to give yourself a nice full pouty lip. So we're going to start out here and drag it down. Just like that, see? Then the exciting part is the lipstick. This is, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I love the Rouge and Shine by YSL. This is color number 49, and it's just so beautiful. It's pink. It's like a melony pink. Really fun for spring. It's a super glossy formula, super creamy, and I really do like to reapply it throughout the day because it just feels good. It's like a chapstick almost. Okay, and then to finish off, we're going to go in with a little bit of this Tarte Pro Go To Go. This was one of these little Tarte highlighter kits that was at the cash wrap in line at Sephora and sucked me in, but I'm so glad it's such a good one because it has different shades of highlighter and I love options. So I'm going to do this middle one first. It's just glowy, very warm shimmer. I like the warmer shimmers as opposed to the cool shimmers. And I'm going to go with this brush from Benefit Cosmetics, which is a nice little fan brush. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that and just scrape it across the top of my cheekbones. Nothing too crazy, just straight up there. That's it, nothing more. So that's it, my springtime makeup routine. I'm really loving all of these products. I'm glad I finally got to show you some of these new things I've picked up. Thank you guys so much for your continued support, and I'll see you next Friday. Bye.